Hayfor here along with Drook.
Yo, what up?
We are going to recap day 1 of the Midlands.
Yeah, and on a side note, please keep your comments civil during the live blog, please.
Good point, Drook. Let's look at the top 5 teams after day 1. They are in order: Lehigh, Wisconsin, Iowa, Pittsburgh and Iowa State.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise, but there is still a lot of wrestling left. 4. Has anyone ever told you that you look like Indiana Jones?
No, they have not, but I do like your hat. It makes you look cool.
Word.
Let's start with the 125 semifinals. On the top side we have Matt McDonough of Iowa taking on Ryan Mango of Stanford. Mango knocked off formerly undefeated Alan Waters of Missouri to get here.
On the bottom we will see Anthony Zanetta of Pitt wrestling Brandon Preston of Northwestern. Zanetta took out the 3rd seed Jared Patterson of Oklahoma in the quarterfinals.
Yes, he did, Drook. At 133, Tyler Graff of Wisconsin has Scotty Santas of Central Michigan.
The other matchup at this weight will be Tony Ramos of Iowa and BJ Fuchtel of Illinois.
Cool. At 141 we have Jimmy Kennedy of Illinois and Chris Drouin of Iowa State. Drouin knocked off Balwig of Iowa to avenge a loss earlier in the year.
The second half give us Tyler Naumann of Pitt against Boris Novachkov of Cal Poly. I have a feeling this will be an exciting one.
Those are some nice moves, Drook. Check this out.
That is tight. Let's look at 141. I do not think people want to watch us cut a rug.
True. At 139 we have Kevin LaValle of Bucknell taking on a true freshman from Minnesota who is wrestling unattached in Dylan Ness. He was unseeded and has knocked off both the number 4 and number 5 seeds already.
I'm looking forward to that match for sure. On the bottom half we have Cole Schmidt of Wisconsin against Andrew Nadir of Northwestern.
We have a bit of a surprise at 157 where we have Chase Nelson of Oklahoma facing James Fleming of Clarion. Nelson knocked off number 1 seed Jake Pixel.
That was a bit of a shocker. On the bottom we have Daryl Kikuzo of Rutgers and Kyle John of Maryland. Both the number 2 and 3 seeds were upset on this side. Matter of fact, the top 3 seeds at the weight were all beaten.
Yay, it has been an odd one. At 165 Andrew Howe of Wisconsin will wrestle Zach Toll of Missouri.
And Chris Sprengel of Iowa State will face Jordan Burroughs of Nebraska. Sprengel knocked off number 3 seed Tyler Caldwell of Oklahoma already.
I did not see that one coming.
Me either.
At 174 Iowa State's John Reeder will take on Mike Letts of Maryland.
Next we have a fun one. Ben Bennett of Central Michigan will score off against freshman surprise Austin Mays Lehigh. Mays has pinned everyone so far including the number 2 seed.
184 brings us Grant Gramble of Iowa and Josh Inhun of Nebraska.
In the other semi-final for this weight we have Travis Rudd of Wisconsin and Robert Hamlin of Lehigh. Hey, for if I were in the Quad Cities, where would there be a good place to get some pizza?
Drook, that would be Godfather's. They have some great food and excellent management that care about customer service. Now 197 has Nathan Patrick out of Sunkist Kids and Byron Tate of Division 3 Wartburg. Patrick knocked the number seed out earlier.
On the lower half we see Joe Kennedy of Lehigh and Matt Wilps who is wrestling unattached. Wilps knocked out the number 2 seed.
Finally the big fellas. Maybe the deepest weight in the tournament. Semi-final number 1 has Zachary of Lehigh and Ryan Flores of American.
To wrap it all up we have Jared Trice of Central Michigan facing Ryan Tomei of Pitt.
Thanks, Drook. I look forward to seeing everyone on the live blog for day 2.